Hello, everyone. I'm Marilyn Redmond, and I'm so glad I'm here today to help you find some better ways of doing your life in mental health and mental ways. And so I have some suggestions today that I think will be very helpful. I was diagnosed with mental illness at one point in my life and didn't understand what it was all about. And at the time, because I didn't understand what it was all about, I didn't take on the label. In my case, it was bipolar disorder. My mother was paranoid schizophrenic. What I know today is I took on her characteristics and played them out because I was a real sponge as a child and didn't know differently. So I adopted my understanding and growing up from the way she handled life, which was, of course, from her abuse and her past history that was very difficult and dysfunctional, and also for my dad and my stepdad. So I came from a history of not knowing what reality was. And today I have been fortunate to have been declared sane from a psychiatrist I was going regularly to at the beginning. And there were some simple steps I took, which I actually describe these steps in my book, Paradigm Busters Reveal the Real You, which is at Amazon.com. All my books and writing and material at Amazon and my blog and columns that I write monthly are about going into mental health, because it's not really that difficult if you really know what to do. You can follow through and come through on the other side, and it is very successful to be in reality today. I love it. It's much less painful, for one thing, and I don't have to stay in the fear of the past. So the first thing I had to learn was to be totally honest with myself. I did not know I was in denial. I did not even have a clue that there was another way to live life, and it was being totally honest with what was going on with me. And the first time I really tried to communicate with my mother about some abuse, she couldn't handle it because she couldn't handle her own. So I just stayed with my mouth shut and went through life without any answers and tried to do my best. And of course, that's what I was doing, was compensating for the loving energy that was missing because she couldn't nurture me. She couldn't communicate how to handle life herself or pass it on to me. So I just was kind of a floundering child growing up. And so learning how to speak about my feelings, I didn't have any. It was safe in my childhood to feel, and I was told by my mother, "Well, don't feel that way," when I did try to talk to her that time. So I just shut down my feelings. I did not know why certain things allowed me to speak up, such as when I started socializing and, of course, in college, having drinking, and I could all of a sudden be part of the party. And then my anxiety through the living through my childhood of domestic violence, and then marrying into what I was used to, domestic violence. By then, the anxiety was so high, I ended up using prescriptions for anxiety and got addicted. And then I found out that from treatment, one pill and one drink is 6 times the effect. So my cup of little Valium was actually much stronger in my emotional life than I realized. And that's what was giving me courage to speak up, and courage to look at myself, and courage to even have feelings. Um, so I had to learn to get off all. I've gone through withdrawal from Depakote, Valium, and various prescriptions that the doctor was trying to put me on to get me stabilized. The lithium never worked. That was another story. And so I have been through the mill, you might say, of trying this and that, and found out that only if I'm totally free of the medications can I make rational decisions and make my life better. I can create a new future from where I am now, and the medications actually stopped that progress and growth out of the mental illness. So today I have no secrets. My past, I'm free of that, and I live in the moment. And so it was a matter of learning to be rational and honest, and coming from what's going on and how am I going to deal with life's situations and challenges. So I had to learn healthy behaviors to respond to life's challenges. And through various classes, 12 steps, and spiritual programs, I found a spiritual daily program to replace the medications. And that is what made the difference. I can't do it on my own. I have to go to a higher power that is the love that created me and follow the directions and guidance for how to live a loving life rather than coming from fear. And I always was walking fear, guilt, and shame in the past when I was in my mental illness. And today I don't have that those feelings anymore. I've been able to release them and replace them with love and grace, which is the truth of who we are in our best state of consciousness. So we don't have to continue the past. And I think that's the biggest hurdle, is to release all that past. Uh, I was told in meditation, and that's part of my spiritual path today, is to meditate every day. I needed to identify each fear and each resentment, anger, guilt, shame, and heal it all with love and grace. And as I release those today, I have to forgive the situations and the people. They were sick. They didn't know they were passing it on to me. They didn't know they were harming me as far as my growth in life, that I never grew up. I came into adulthood as an emotional 3-year-old, and I was just surviving. And I don't have to survive today. I can thrive. And so when you're working in mental health, it's all about honesty, leaving the past behind and moving into reality. And that has its challenges, but I've learned today to always turn to the Father of Light. And that's the light in my heart. And to let that light fill me for the loving person that I truly was meant to be. And then to share it with others. And when I am able to live in the moment, not revert to how this happened in the past, but how can I handle it today with my new tools, with my moving forward, and with my honesty and sincerity today. Coming from my heart, how can I make the best possible resolution for the situation? And it works beautifully, because what I send out at a subconscious level is what comes back. I'm sure you've heard of what goes around comes around. Today, I am sending out healthy energy of love, compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, and unconditional love. And that's what's coming back to me today. It's beautiful. So when I change my thoughts, words, and behaviors into what really works and keeps me moving forward and doing better in my life, I am a happy person today, and I'm not in depression because the light dispels the darkness. I don't have to be separated from the light of love. And today, that is a huge, huge gift for me today. It takes me into maturity and out of my childish ways of handling life before. I handle them from a more mature, rational, factual way, and I don't let my emotions run my life. I just do the right next indicated thing, one thing at a time. Like, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, and move forward. Sometimes some surprises pop up, little bumps in the road, but I know again to turn to the Father of Light and find my spiritual answers and move forward in that better, more positive, accepting way, accepting life on life's terms. I'm the one that has to change. It's not those people around me. They didn't do it to me, and I don't have to stay a victim today. I can respond in the empowerment that I have found, and you can too. If I can come out of hell, you can too, into a life that is so much better, fun, exciting, and enjoyable. Just to be here enjoying life today is such a treat. I would never go back to the old way. So, welcome on a new journey. If this is new to you, welcome on continuing your journey in mental health. If you're on the journey, just keep trudging forward, because the best is yet to come. Have a great day. I'm Reverend Marilyn Redmond. I have an uh, internationally board certified for regression therapy, and I'm on the American Board of Hypnotherapy. And when you change the soul consciousness, then you can move forward into a better life. So congratulations on hearing this and moving forward. Have a good day.